All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. Today is February the 17th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. All right, so I am very much exhausted today. Um, so there's no particular title. Um, we're just gonna throw out some cards and see what type of messages may resonate for some of you. I have been up all night because down here in Atlanta, we had tornado watches, we had tornado warnings, we had flood, we had rain, we had wind, and I did not get any sleep. So I've mostly been asleep all day. And I went into a very deep sleep. I don't know if you call it theta, beta, delta, sound like a sorority, right? But whichever one of those is the deep rest sleep, that was the one that I had. And my body is exhausted because I had a very exhausting or very exhausting dream where I feel that I was physically there, or my body maybe went to another dimension, or I don't know, but I seen myself physically in this dream, very interactive, like moving around, running around, and I woke up exhausted. So, um, can't really say what I want to say on YouTube because it may get flagged or taken down, or the way stuff going on, I may get a knock at the door, you know. But, a lot of us do have very telepathic or very teleporting or astral projection type of dreams. So my body is just exhausted. You know what also feels like? It feels like how I feel after I do readings. So if some of you are readers and you may also understand what I'm talking about, especially when you are more of a channeling type of reader for your particular channel. But you don't necessarily have to be a reader. All of us have intuition, and that's basically what it is, our intuition, right? Oh, so we got this is one of my Taurus cards, and well, this is a card I call for Taurus, okay? And it's the wolf and instinct in reverse. Wow. Okay, so for the people who do not know, I follow Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not tropical or western. So how I name my cards, houses, energy, readings may be differ than what you're used to or conditioned to believe. But don't let that stop you from being open-minded. Yes? Okay. And the reason I said that is because for my channel, Vedic Sidereal, Jupiter is direct in Taurus now. It happened on February of this year, February the 2nd. Of course, after being retrograde in Taurus. So, why is a very strong energy of Jupiter showing or coming out in reverse? Because we want a direct energy coming from Jupiter. When Jupiter is retrograde, a lot of things are very much delayed. A lot of things are very much needed to have a second look at it, to pay very close attention. It's also a time of awaiting a result, or a outcome, a very more positive situation or outcome after, you know, destruction, delays, unfortunate type of situations, separations, recalculating some things, reorganization, rethinking, especially when it comes to money, material, and also relationships. Remember that Jupiter is the Karaka for abundance. Okay? The other thing that I'm getting here is that somebody did not pay attention to their instinct or intuition. What? Hold on. Not. Let me not say intuition. When I'm looking at this wolf card, we're talking about more of an animal spirit. We're talking about the other half of all of us that has this oop, that has this animal instinct within all of us, right? We are, whether you want to believe it or not, we are half human, half animal. Our animal instinct comes from our root or red chakra, which is about survival, which is about, can also be fear. It also could be anger, aggression. Because anytime you got anger, aggression, survival or survival skills, um, needing or having that will to survive, that's your animal instinct out of you coming to the surface or needing to be used, right? Um, because we don't walk around literally being our animal instinct or being aggressive. That only comes out when we are in dire situations. Just imagine yourself as a human, being dropped off in the middle of this wilderness with with no with no shelter, no cover, no food, hardly bare minimum of clothing. Your animal instinct is going to kick in on how to survive out here in this wilderness, especially like if this is like Colorado or Alaska or the Appalachian Mountains or whatever the case may be, right? If you're out here by yourself, you're not going to be thinking about, oh, I want to order me some food and have it delivered. Oh, I want to go and stop by in my favorite coffee spot. Oh, I really want to order something offline and have it delivered. I've been looking at these shoes or this outfit because I really want to wear it to the club next week. That is not how you're going to be thinking. That's going to be the last thing that's on your mind, right? You're going to be panicking, you're going to have fear, you're going to you're going to have racing thoughts on what you should do. Um how am I going to survive? How am I going to get food? How am I going to make some type of shelter? How am I going to defend myself from predators or animals? Okay, walking around or crawling around in this wilderness. That's going to be your mindset, right? But then also your instinct will kick in because it's built within. Yes? Mm-hmm. Now, unfortunately, some of us do not listen to our animal totem or our animal side of our instinct, and we have to deal with the consequences for not paying attention. Now, I want to say to our instinct and intuition. Okay? And I have been talking about animal totems a lot the past 2 days. So, I wonder where that is coming from. It can be the frequency right now of a lot of people that are in fear or have that fear based of survival because of what's going on in their particular reality or world. We have to remember that my Pacific world, at my address, how I live, what I do, how I run my house, how many kids I have, whether I'm married or in a relationship, how I bring in income, it's not your world. You get what I'm saying? So, things that I'm going through, my journey, what I'm experiencing, don't necessarily have anything to do with you, because you're running your world and your energy, right? What going in your house don't affect my house, because we got two separate keys. You got the key to your door, I got the key to my door, and we are two separate households and two separate worlds. Now, we may have some similar things in common, right? But what I manifest is not going to be a result in your reality. So we also have to remember that a lot of things that may be unfolding or going on in this world right now may not consist or be your reality. It may have some effects to it. But you have to rely on your own instinct and your own intuition, regardless of whatever information or anything like that is being put out in the frequency, in the vibration. Don't let that panic and to fear you, because that is going to be the result for your particular world, for your particular journey in your reality. Now, yes, we do have laws and rules and dogmas and traditions and stuff, that the laws and stuff, okay, we have to abide by those, but you also have your own laws, okay, of how you particularly want to be as an outcome in your particular life or your journey, okay? Something here is not being honored. Also, the instinct about something is not being followed, or not a willing participant to want to, what can I say, pay homage, believe in, have faith in, put on a higher sense of pedestal, no longer respecting, because I will also see honor in reverse as not respecting something anymore. Don't have that much sense of a value or a value system. Okay. And of course, we got instinct in reverse. A lot of the cards are trying to come out in pairs. So it can be some type of decision. This also, for some of you, can be regarding a relationship, business partnership. Okay, that is way too many. But I am getting now the number 3. So 2 to a 3 is going to be energetic action. Just like last night reading, we had the Ace of Wands as the first card out. So some type of opportunity, may or will require an effort from you. Okay. Now, when you seen this at the top of the deck, it was in the upright. Y'all seen all I did was shuffle, and now it popped out in reverse. Now, this also could be a way that some of you are feeling right now, down on your luck, your prosperity, or your abundance. You feel or fear that it's not there or no longer there. Can also be, for some of you, you feel all of the hard work that you put into something, you don't believe in it, you don't respect it, you don't want to abide by a particular way anymore. Okay. This also can be a separation or some type of detour, is what I'm seeing here. Something that some of you thought that you maybe followed or wanted to pursue, it turned out not to be very good for you. Okay. Yeah. So the present card popped out in reverse. So either you're so much more in your past or you're too much in your future, because in actuality neither one exists. Okay? Now, I'm just that's what they say. The future is not here yet, right? Typically not. But in another minute, another 30 seconds will actually be the future. So, what would you have done, or what will you do within the next split second, 20 seconds, 30 seconds that happens that will actually change your whole life? Okay? Now, of course, let's just say for entertainment purposes, we cannot go back to the past. We cannot redo the past. So that is no longer an option. Only to have a sense of remembrance, whether we want to honor our past or not, uh, whether we want to have a sense of respect for our past, because our past is really going to be consistent more of lessons, right? Just think back to your high school, college, or elementary time. Anything that you were in school and learning, um, some of it you retained, some of it you didn't, right? But anything that grew you up into the present moment, all have been lessons, whether it was college work, projects, ideas, um, teaching you how to tie your shoe, how to brush your teeth, how to comb your hair, how to color, how to paint, how to cook, whatever it was, everything that leads up into the present moment has been a series of lessons, right? Your first relationship, your first heartbreak because of a crush, learning how to date, um, for some of you, having your first child, experiencing childbirth, right? All of that in your past was lessons that leads you up to who you are now and into the present moment, as far as that you can go, because the future is not here. Okay? So it says, bring your mind into the present moment. That is the only place to be. But again, what is bringing you, because we just had a full moon the other day, right? And it was actually in, who was it in? Aquarius. Again, I do Vedic sidereal, not tropical or Western. And I did a reading about that full moon. If you want to go take a look at it, it's up under my live playlist, and just scroll down. Now, in that particular reading, I referenced the new moon reading, which was in Capricorn, Vedic sidereal, and I did that on January the 29th, because you have to go to a new moon to have a full moon. And then the cycle starts over. Okay? So what happened in between January the 29th up until February the 17th? Not quite, almost a 30-day period to get ready to have a new moon again, but some type of cycle is closing out. Now, this can be a way that you feel, it can be a way that you act, it can be a way that you're reacting to something. This can be you are not acknowledging a need to close of a particular cycle, whether it's financial, emotional, um, something physical around you, a move. It also could be maybe a relationship, a breakup. It can be you talking to somebody that had ghosted you, or you ghosted them and you haven't interacted with somebody. since that time period or before January the 29th. But whatever this is, something is about to close out. Okay, so let's put the, what date do I want to use? Something is about to close out here. Nope, that is not the deck. Trying to see what deck I want to use. Hold on. Okay, so there goes the energetic action like I was speaking about. Knight of Wands. Some of you can have be a Sagittarius, especially a Sag moon. Because you really want to look at readings from your ascendant, not necessarily your sun sign. Okay? People see you as your second house. People don't see you as your sun sign that you may believe that people do. Okay? You see yourself as radiating as your sun sign because you are your first house. But people see you from your ascendant or your rising. That's how you rise up and rise out and be seen to other people. People don't see you as the bright sun, which is your soul. Okay? Your soul will only resonate with you. It may not necessarily resonate all the time with other people. So how you rise, how you extend and show yourself, second house or rising, is how people see you. Okay? So you would need to really know what your ascendant or rising is. Also, people, you interact with people as the moon, your moon sign, which is what? Feelings and emotions. Okay? You don't um you don't interact or close out cycles or interactions or relationships or partnerships, whether it's pleasure or business. You don't close that out or interact as sun. You close and interact as feelings and emotions. Okay? Because what? That is how you feel about something. That is how you feel about another person. How you feel about a person is you accepting as a contract that you want to emotionally be involved with another person. That is how you connect. It's not about two sun signs connecting. Okay, it's about two moon signs connecting. So I may need to do a reading about that. Okay, so we got the Four of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. Somebody is disheartened. Rarely use that word. Somebody is disheartened that you are either busy or claiming that you're too busy for them. Possibly can be that you don't have, or they feel that you don't honor or respect them, or you don't value them, the relationship, or their feelings and emotions. That you are doing this on purpose because the instinct card here is in reverse. That you do not actually see this as something that you want to be a part of, the rainbow or the blessings in reverse, and that you are into or worried so much about the past regarding your feelings and emotions, the moon card here, on how both of you interacted with each other. Okay. Yeah, see there go the queen. The Queen of Cups. Some of you do not want to emotionally invest into whatever this is anymore. And again, it doesn't have to be another physical person. It can just be some things in your life that you're just tired of. Now if this is not a resonation, resonating for you right now. It can be by the next full moon. When is that, Vesta? Good question. Mm. Which I already have the dates. Let me find it. Okay, so that is going to be March the 14th. I already got the moons here. Okay, so we just had February the 12th, the snow moon is what the almanac was calling it. And by March the 14th, that is going to be called the warm, like a worm, okay? A worm moon. Now, amazingly, if you see down at the bottom, we got a super moon coming up March the 29th. So, if this is that reference to this, now, of course, we're going to do a super moon reading because it's going to be more larger than a standard new moon or full moon. When it comes to, and I'm not talking about the physical properties of it, I'm talking about the energy, okay? The energy of a super moon regarding this situation here. Okay, no. February the 27th, I'm sorry, is going to be the next new moon. I had to turn the page. You see that down there? February the 27th, 2025 is going to be the new moon, and then after that, the warm moon will be March the 14th. So we got a new moon, a full moon, and a super moon coming up. Where this also can be affecting your instincts on how to follow through, what to pay close attention to. Watch your feelings and emotions or what you decide to reinvest into with the present, being in the present moment card in reverse. And now you got two divine feminine energies here. Okay. And we really are talking about either feelings and emotions or logic. So this can be something that some of you will have a sense of feeling torn in between now and between February the 27th through March the 14th. And March the 29th. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and put these out. I'm also hearing using logic over emotions, especially with that Queen of Swords there. Some of you may need to or continue to stand your ground when it comes to somebody, like I said, that may be feeling disrespected, argumentative. You may have to say some things or also can put up emotional boundaries. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. She came back out. Okay. She came back out anyway. Only through what? 3 shuffles. She made her way back to the top. Now, I do believe that Mercury, when is Mercury going to be retrograde? That's going to be March the 15th. So the day after the moon, which is the full moon, you got Mercury going retrograde. Now, again, this is Vedic Sidereal, not Tropical Western. I'm not quite sure on what Tropical Western may say Mercury going retrograde and what zodiac sign. I don't keep up with it anymore. So, but, I think also we may be having a solar eclipse on March the 29th. You see that there? Solar eclipse in Pisces, March the 29th. Mercury retrograde in Pisces, March 15th through April the 7th. Because it wouldn't be, yeah, it would be important, but this is why this card came out. And if you look up under there, you got anticipation. Are some of you anticipating some type of change in somebody emotionally, or are you having some type of level of anticipation within yourself that either you may not listen to your instinct and that you may particularly fold in a situation and decide to speak with somebody, get back with somebody, text or contact somebody, because we do have the Seven of Pentacles here. Because what's happening is you're going from new moon, full moon to new moon, super moon, and I don't know if the super moon is the same thing as the eclipse. I'll have to make sure to find that out. But that's a lot of moon energy. That is a lot of completion, full circle, coming to a full circle, um, allowing something to close up or to close out. Some of you have been waiting on a particular situation or person. Anytime that we do invest our emotions or our physical self intertwine with other people, we invest into them. We invest into a situation, right? Anytime you decide to like somebody or to date somebody, you plant a seed and you wait for that seed to grow or to flourish or to blossom into dating, into serious, into moving in together, and or marriage, then move in together and possibly have a child or children, whatever it is, right? I'm just using it as an example. It's an investment because it take a long time for anything to grow, okay? And so you're having patience, you are waiting. For some of you, you're waiting on an outcome. It could be also an outcome of actually you have been patient and you have been evaluating your emotions. You have been separating yourself that you do not want to respect or honor anymore. You invested what you could. You had patience into waiting to see if something was a blessing or if you could be actually a blessing in somebody's life, and vice versa, right? Reciprocation. Was this situation and or person going to be a blessing to you? Now, somebody here was either too much in their future or too much about their past. And maybe, you had to set or will have to set the record straight here with communication and honesty, and or a conversation. Now, remember, like I said, Mercury is going retrograde in about what, 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks or so. March the 15th. So for some of you, this can be somebody who has not closed up an emotional cycle about you. They want you back into their present life. Look at there. See? Mm-hmm. Nine of Swords. Talking about Mercury being retrograde. And we already know how Mercury act when it go retrograde. People from the past comes up back into our life, and then they want to talk, and then they want to say something. Okay, now they want to act like they want to fight for the cause and things like this. And it's kind of like, hey, for 8 days, for 8 months, you ain't contacted me. Why all of a sudden you're in a rush now to express or to say your feelings? So this right here, this combination right here, I'm going to tell you now, this is going to be a very, I don't want to use that word, but this is going to be a very outraged type of conversation or interactive. Anytime you got a queen confronting a knight, I would want to buy some tickets for that. Okay? I do feel that if you are the Queen of Swords, you're going to be very calm and collective. You're going to say and state your boundaries. You're going to say words of wisdom. You're going to be straightforward. If the conversation is not about committing or love or being truthful, you may also stop it. Eight of Wands, dead in its track. You may not also finish the conversation because this person is going to be irate. They're going to be talking fast, talking loud, uh, can also be very intrusive with their choice of words. Can be repetitive phone calls, hanging up, calling you back to back, or texting you back to back to back to back, especially Knight of Swords to an Eight of Wands. And you're going to be like, wow, what is the super moon? Is this crap? Because this person, especially, see, they're the past. I keep talking about somebody is feeling very nostalgic here, thinking or having memories, wanting to act or to be friendly, missing the feeling of the rainbow energy or blessings bestowed. Because anytime that you are or have a great friendship with somebody, that's a blessing. And you know what? A lot of people take that for granted. This is why they rush back. This is why they start blowing up your phone, texting you back to back to back. Why you not answering the phone? Why you don't want to mess with me no more? Why you act like I can't come around you or come and see you? Yeah. Because actually your energy was the most pleasant and friendliest one. Because there's so much things in our own individual world and reality. And when you allow different other people's worlds and reality to mingle or to mix with yours, it's not always good. But it is very hard to find somebody whose reality or their particular world is calm, is truthful, who has boundaries, that is comfortable. A person can kind of let their guards down. They feel a sense of heart warming and nurturing or cared for. And when a person is stopped from being able to be in that other person's world or reality, it does or will feel like a blessing is lost. Is that the death card? Now, that card did do a 360, so I don't know. I picked it up like I did. It could be in the upright for some of you. For some of you, it is in reverse. But with this full moon and completion here, I do feel like this is not over. especially while the Knight of Swords facing a Queen energy is here. And Mercury about to go retrograde. Somebody here is going to have a sense of anticipation. Like they want to find out something. They're such in a rush. They want to express something very quickly. They want an instant type of answer. Let's get the next card. What I tell you. Now y'all see me shuffling. For people that's new here, this is how my channeling and my tarot readings happen. I literally tell you what this is, and then they give me the cards to show you that this is real energy. Now, my regular moderators and subscribers, they already know this about me, but some of you think I'm rambling or whatever the case may be, and I don't know what I'm talking about because the cards are not there or you don't have no type of pictorial. But I just told you, a fight or argument and debate is somebody is still trying to win over this, coming in as a Knight of Swords, because the whole thing about the Five of Swords here is that this person or this person could be you. Okay? Maybe this is you, and maybe this is somebody from their past, right? But you surrender where that you stop this person in their track, you ghosted them, you cut them off, you blocked them, you no longer invested in them, you don't want to speak with them, you're not going to play their petty games or their back and forth arguing on the phone and stuff like that. And this person is still hoping that, they want to be an instigator. So they're going to get on this horse here and they're going to now turn it into a Knight of Swords because you left them standing here holding two swords. Okay? They took your sword. They had an extra sword. These two swords could be from these two people or one is from you. But they was going to hand you another one to be able to pick up from the last interaction that you had with this person to finish completion, to finish what probably initially that they did or started, which was pick a fight, or it came from a ghosting or cutting off or hermit mode or hangman mode or four swords mode, whatever the case was, a tower moment. Okay, but whatever it was, this person is still wanting to finish what they have to do, what they have to say, and they still want to argue, they still want to get their point across, but you're not trying to participate. You're trying to close out the cycle, the moon. See there, Five of Cups. I ain't even hardly shuffle. So this is how I feel that whatever this is, this person is feeling. Okay? Because, like I said, you being a blessing in their life and they're not receiving it anymore, they're feeling a side of discontentment, bored, a sense of separation, sadness. Okay? They didn't also follow their instinct. They did not connect with the moon energy, which is feelings and emotions. The Seven of Wands in reverse. So also, whatever reason that they disconnected, blocked you, stopped this, didn't interact, had their guards up, acting or being defensive, also holding back, being stubborn, turned them into a Five of Cups. And because of their actions, they are now or was like this. They don't want it to end. They want you back as their blessing on more friendlier terms. They have not had the correct feelings and emotions yet, or the urgency, or the willpower to come towards you. But I feel because of these moons and Mercury going retrograde very soon, this person is going to say something. hmm Two of Swords. They have been battling for a while on how to go about this, what to do, what to say. They tried to ignore it. They tried to stay sad. They tried to cover up or hide their feelings and emotions from you. Um, but if you look at all these cards here compared to this, you could tell that all of this here is about communication. If you look at all these, this is all fight, arguments, disagreement. Um, Somebody feel that something is not over, something is not complete. They don't know or can't move forward without knowing that they need to open up, make a decision, stop being defensive, take down their guards, come off from behind, hiding behind this dark cloak. Um, have the willpower, the chariot in reverse, to make a move and to come forward and to say something. hmm But again, starting everything off, it was all about following somebody's instinct. Somebody did not know or don't know how to face their fear, facing their fear about survival when it comes to love and relationships can be issues from their past. But their past don't have anything to do with you. It's just a person who is refusing to follow their animal instinct. They rather rely on their overly talking about talking about intuition. There she go. Um, they wanted to continue to rely on their overstimulated feelings and emotions, which is what the root chakra, fear, um, trying to survive this without working it out properly. So they rather cause pain, suffering, heartbreak, backstabbing, and heartbreak. hmm Let's just throw out a couple of these and then I'm going to let y'all go. Like I said, I may go back and add a title to this, but I don't really feel that this is something that you don't know. So we got travel in reverse, not ready to experience new things. This person or somebody here may also be having car problems or needing to purchase a car. May not have a car at all. This can be one of the issues of why you have not seen this person or interacted with this person. You got romance and feelings in reverse. Somebody's still at a crossroads on what direction uh, to express or what's their next move, because their hope is not totally renewed about this situation yet. This also can be you. We now have social media, keeping tabs if that resonates for you. They also could be with the Six of Cups here, reminiscing over past images, pictures, text messages between the both of you. Uh, if they have access or know what your name is on social media, but they're not following you, they also could go through that way and look at your pictures. Okay. But I feel that this person is looking more at messages and pictures that both of y'all sent each other in the phone. So we do have a masculine here, him. This person also, or vice versa, may feel that you met or connected with somebody already. Could be off of social media. But I also take that card as needing to be more sociable. Okay? What is this? Unfinished business, unresolved situation in reverse. This person really feels that you may have already moved on and closed out this moon cycle about them. But I feel, yeah, there we go. I really feel that this person has more unresolved issue with oneself more than it is about you. Okay? And I'm saying that because it feels like this person, especially if they're a masculine, these are unresolved issues that they have within their self about how they love. If you understand what I mean. Okay? This person may all the time have intimate connections, but they don't put feelings and emotions in it. Okay? It's all about having and being a good time. But I feel for whatever reason, they were caught off guard with you because they were not expecting a important connection and to have romantic feelings here when it came to meeting you, being introduced to you, marriage, sacred, yeah, see there. And we're already talking about something being taken to the next level. But I really feel that this person is either going about it the wrong way or is so much not refusing to follow their animal instinct that it is totally consuming them. It is totally holding them back. They're trying to play it off and have a good time and be intimate with other people or keep being on social media as a way to deflect their true feelings of romance and love relationships for you as a mask. And then it's kind of like then they want to take it out on you. hmm But again, like I said, some of you is like, no, you're not going to take that out on me. I'm going to set you straight. I gave you the time. Seven of Pentacles. I invested also into this. But whatever unresolved issues you have emotionally within, that's not my fault. That you don't want to commit and turn this into a fated meeting. Because you could have arguments or fights or whatever this was before with this person about them acting distance. They never come around. If it is very short term or for intimacy. For some of you, it's kind of like you don't never go out or do anything. This person also may stop talking to you, which causes you to stop talking to them. And it's kind of like the same old Five of Swords issue. These cards are popping out quick. So we got comfort, safety in reverse. And heartbroken, in other words, feeling shattered. I really feel also that this person is trying to tell their self that they are not comfortable with a strong union and or marriage. This is what they also could be really fighting their own self about, which is that they're scared to feel safe and comfortable and that things will not be heartbroken and shattered if they were to commit as a marriage. This is why they only continue to do this. Some of you may have already noticed this, understood it, seen it, realized it, okay? And decided to take that loss, Queen of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles. And because you are choosing to close this out emotionally, Again, this person has a problem with that. It's like this person wants you to stay available for a good time for them to continue to use you uh, as a way of their safety and comfortability. Because that's how it makes them look or feel like a masculine, which is totally the opposite. But hey, look there. Ghosting and disappearing. So let me throw out an oracle and we're going to close it up today. Mm, I want to check something real quick. Your goals, day to day reality. Some of you are really just focusing on building your wealth, uh, putting yourself in a more comfortable and safe environment. Also, working on your money, your job, and or career. I feel that you really are paying attention. Some of you also can be building a social media account or going into that type of line of work. I also see some of you have started an OnlyFans channel, but whatever. I'm gonna get out y'all business. Fork in the road. And I did show y'all that card of directions, right? You know, a fork in the road is literally what it is. You know, a lot of you, it's like, do I let this person make amends with me or do and concentrate on love partnership right now? Or do I concentrate on my stability, safety, and security and things for myself financially? This is also a fork in the road of, do I allow or pay attention to this again? Or do I finally complete it, the moon? This also can be both ways. Okay. You may not necessarily be the only one with a fork in the road, you know, because this person, whoever they are, look at there, the yang in reverse. Like I said, this is all about somebody needing to be more or accept their feelings and emotions. But I feel that whoever this is has been defending their feelings and emotion and has not allowed their self to sit comfortably and to feel safe within them to allow a marriage or connection or something serious to happen. It's like you keep having to fight this person. And who wants a person like that? Who wants to pick a person where that you have to fight for them to fight for you? All right. I'll see y'all in the next reading.